pretty well. Basically, I wanted to get the ball to our skill guys so they can get some yards, but also so we can get some progress on the field and stay on the field for a period of time. But more importantly, in the drives with the touchdown or field goal, basically some points. There was one throw I missed. I kind of underthrew Quincy, but I didn't want to get Quincy murdered, so you should thank me later.
A lot of the other time, a lot of late game action that you saw was Minnesota, Wyoming. There was a lot of handoffs. Today you started to get a feel for the offense. Was it different in terms of your rhythm that you got out there?
I wouldn't say it was too different. The only difference was it was on TV instead of practice. But Coach Beck, has faith in myself and Tommy to run the offense with the ones and twos. So basically, it all came down to nerves and who wanted it more. And I think our team wanted it more, from the get-go. So being able to pay attention to detail, which was studying film throughout this week, and then preparing for a good team that was 3-0, basically wanted to jump on them early and leave it that way.
Was the plan always to alternate 2 series for Tommy, 2 series?
Yeah. Which was fine with me. We all know that he's probably going to be the starting quarterback, or there'll be a competition next season because Taylor and I are going to be leaving. So I thought him going first was okay with me. I'm still going to support whoever goes on the field. That's my job. If he has questions, I'll answer his questions, and vice versa.
You and Taylor kind of a little numbers today. How was he just as an extra coach out there?
He was awkward because he's never really had a headset on. He didn't know how to turn it on in the beginning. But it was awesome, being able to come on the sideline and talk football with him. He's the number 1 best stat leader in Nebraska history, so it was kind of surreal. Plus, he's my roommate, so I get to tease him about it later. I'll give him some tips on how to, work the headset next time.
How did it feel to get that touchdown?
The touchdown felt great, as you can see in my celebration. I didn't really know what to do, so I just shook a little bit, but the touchdown felt great. And that comes from preparation throughout the week and trusting, my receivers out there to, make a big play at the end of it. To help Taylor out. But the only difference was one of us was going in the game and we had to watch what he was doing and basically help him out, give him some tips when he comes to the sidelines and stuff like that.
Ronnie, offensive line kept you guys pretty clean, both of you. How much did that help? It just kind of
Well,
for doing what you did today for both of you.
It always helps when you don't get sacked. That's always a nice thing. But they always work hard. They've been working hard, since fall camp up to the period we're at now. So I give all the thanks to those guys for working hard the entire game and being dedicated to the little things in the game plan and the details to keep Tommy and myself dry the entire game. And all the credit goes to those guys.
What was Taylor's demeanor like when the decision was made that he wasn't going to play? How do you think he handled this situation with the starting streak snap?
I think he handled it like an adult. He knew he was injured. I mean, we're not going to force him to go out there and make it worse. Plus, he has confidence in me and Tommy, and he was a big fan and supporter on the sidelines today, which is something I really appreciate that he did for us. Because some guys could basically turn off and not even associate with other people because we were technically taking his spot. But I think he handled it like an adult, and he was a great friend today.
When did you find out that he wouldn't be playing?
Monday or Tuesday, I think. Yeah.
What is your role? Would you like it to be defined who's 2 or 3, or does it matter at this point?
I really don't care. Whoever is the better quarterback during that week should go out and play, regardless if Taylor's a starter or not. Worst case scenario, Taylor gets hurt. We have to depend on myself and Tommy to go out there and work the offense and get a victory. So, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter to me. I'll be a supporter of anyone that goes out there.
Anything else for Ron?
Bo had said that the bye week is pretty important at a bunch of different crucial positions, maybe more so on the defense than on the offense, but how important is this bye week to you guys as a team to get everything ready for Big Ten play?
I think it's important for people that have little nicks and dings to get healthy, because we're about to be in Big Ten where it counts, and think that's the most important thing is everyone gets healthy and really studies film, really corrects the mistakes they may have had the previous 3 games, and come together as a unit and be one defined team and make a statement in the Big Ten.
Thanks, Ron.
Thanks, Ron.
Thanks, Ron. Other players?